again, my background is spiritual and depth psychology. That's what I studied in my master's. That's what I've always been interested in. Jungian, I have a certificate from the Jung Institute in LA, trained in Jungian psychology, transpersonal psychology, and shamanism. And I basically see integration coaching as it is a form of transpersonal coaching. So I've always
Could you put a frame around transpersonal coaching for our listeners?
Sure, absolutely. So the word transpersonal literally translates to beyond the self, something that is outside of the self. So we're talking about understanding that aside from the two people that are interacting in the therapeutic container, there are other forces at play that are unseen, but are definitely contributing to the dynamic as well as the process, and are impacting the client's journey, and therefore will impact their results. So the therapeutic alliance and transpersonal integration coaching, as I articulated, that it's a triangle, right? So there is the client. So if you just imagine, I know those of you who are listening, just imagine like a triangle right now, like a visual of a triangle. So one corner will be the client, another corner would be the coach, and a third corner would be spirit, or the spiritual guide, the inner healer, the plants, the psychedelics, the psychoactive substance as the third element. And in the middle of that, there's the relationship that is woven between the three. So the core of that transpersonal coaching is the relationship that happens in between these three entities, and it becomes its own living, breathing entity. And it's through that particular vehicle of that shared consciousness, because consciousness is fluid. We know that when people emerge, their consciousness is merged as well. We share and we bask in the collective pool of consciousness. I know that when I start working with clients, they will show up for me in my psychedelic work. I will show up for them in their psychedelic work, and I will have an impact on them in their psychedelic work. It just happens. And because of that energetic field, so first of all, just recognizing that's the healing vehicle is there, and the healing happens transpersonally, with all the symbols, images, thoughts, energies. Yes.